Good morning. Let's go back to the basics on prayer. Step number 1, Mark 11:24, what things soever you desire. And 1 John 5:14, we have to ask according to his will, which his word is his will. So step number 2 is find the scriptures that promise you the things that you're praying for and meditate on them. Put them in your eyes, put them in your mouth, put them in your ears. Those are your gates. So I was giving you yesterday some of the promises, just a head start to help you on your homework, a head start on finding those promises that pertain to your prayer life. Yesterday we finished up on deliverance. I'm going to give those to you again. Psalms 91:4, 2 Timothy 4:18. A lot of times people think of deliverance as being something that you've got to be greatly delivered from. But, you know, Frank was delivered by God from smoking. So let God go to the deliverance scriptures and believe you receive deliverance from any kind of addiction. Facebook can be an addiction. Watching the news can be addiction. Watching television can be an addiction. Anything that controls your life is an addiction. So receive the deliverance by going to these scriptures. Then your memory. Did you know God has promises for your memory? Proverbs chapter 10 verse 7 says the memory of the just is blessed. And then Psalms 138:8, the Lord will perfect that which concerns you. And your memory concerns you. No, when you get old, you don't have to lose your memory. Our memory gets better and better. Okay, what about a sound mind? Very important to have a sound mind, to be able to think through things, to be able to organize, to be able to do what the things you need to do that day. 2 Timothy 1:7, God gives you a sound mind. And remember, one person, it says, and he gave him soundness of mind. And then 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 16. So all of that says that you have the mind of Christ. That is an awesome promise. So you go to the Father and believe you receive that. Prosperity. Did you know it's God's will for you to not just barely get by, but to walk in prosperity? 3 John 2, above all things, I pray that you prosper, yes, and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Then Psalms 118:25, then Psalms 122:7, and Psalms 35:27. Those are all prosperity scriptures. And then wealth and riches. Yes, wealth and riches. God wants me to be wealthy. Yes. Psalms 112 verse 2 says wealth and riches shall be in his house. Whose house? The house of the upright. Well, but I'm not upright. Oh, yes, you are. If you made Jesus Lord, you have been made the righteousness of God. So these promises belong to you. And one more on wealth and riches. There are many, but I'm giving you my favorites. Proverbs 8:18. So take those scriptures and write them down, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Jesus is Lord. The Word works.